Alrighty, my friends. I would like you to meet Danika, the Dancing Vulture. That's right. She is a vulture and she loves to dance. Her favorite song to dance to is you put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your right foot in and you shake it all about. Hey, this is an on your own problem, so you should have solved the entire problem. Now you have your paper in front of you and you are checking your work to make sure you did everything correctly. Hey, so here is the scenario. Danika, here she is, has shook her feet, her wings, her head, and her tail feathers 36,851 times over the past 465 hours. On average, about how many times per hour did Danika the Dancing Vulture shake her feet, wings, head, and tail feathers? Alrighty, so the first thing we want to do is, first of all, as you notice, I wrote my 4s, 5s, and 6s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. And when I round off, I'm going to round this off to 500 for my estimation. I'll just use my 5s here for that. So let's go ahead and create our first area box and start to solve this problem. So I'm going to write the 36,851 right inside the box. 36,851 right inside the box. And I'm going to put the 465 on the outside of the box, right? So now I am trying to figure out how many times 465 will go inside 36,000, I'm sorry, that's very different, 36,851. And as you notice, I got 3 digits here. 465 will not fit into 368. So I'm actually going to be working with these 4 digits, 3,685, right? So I need a 1, I need the ones column, I need a 0 above there to hold that place value. So before I do that, I'm going to actually move this so I have a little bit more room, and I'll move it right there. And now I'm going to add my 0 above there, above the ones column, and now I'm looking at trying to figure out how many times this will go in here. Now, I want to round this up to 500, right? And that means for the 5s, I'm going to imagine that there's 2 more zeros. So I've got 500, 1,000, 1,000, 500, easy for me to say, right? 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, and 4,000. So I need to come back here to 3,500 because that will fit in to 3,685, right? And actually, if I just put this 0 here, it makes a little bit more sense. 0 times 465 equals 0. So now you can see I'm working with these 4 digits. So I'm going to come back up here to the 3,500. That means I'm multiplying by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I'm going to plug a 7 right there, and there you have it. Now, 7, I'm working with the real numbers now, right? So 7 times 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 is going to give me 35. I'm going to drop the 5 and carry the 3. So I drop this 5 and carry a 3 right there. Now, 7 times 6, I'm going to come over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 gives me 42. But I got to add this 3 in here, so that's 45. I'm going to drop my 5 and carry my 4 right there. And now 7 times 4, which is going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 is going to be 28. Plus the 4 here is going to be 32. So I'm going to drop a 3 and a 2 right there. And now I want to look for any trouble coming. And I've got no trouble here, no trouble here, no trouble here, no trouble here, and none there. So I am good to go. So I'm going to add my next area box right in here. And 1 minus 0 will give me 1 right there. 5 minus 5 is 0. 8 minus 5 is 3. And 6 minus 2 is going to give me 4 right here. And I've got 3 minus 3 zeros out. So now you can see I'm working with 4,301, right? So let's look here, and the 465 would not fit into 330, right? So I am working in the ones column here with 465 going into 4,301, right? So I'm going to estimate with the 500 again, and so let's just come back up here and look at the fives again, and I've got 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, 4,000. 4,500 is too much, so I'm going to go with the 4,000, which means I'm going to multiply by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I'll plug an 8 right in there, and bam, there you have it. Now I'm working with the real numbers. 5 times 8, we already know, is going to give me the 40. I'm going to drop the 0 and carry the 4. So drop a 0 right there, and I'm going to carry a 4 right there. And then I've got 8 times 6, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which is 48. Plus the 4 is going to give me 52. So I'm going to drop my 2 and carry my 5. And as you notice, you see how I've got these all circled? It's really easy then to tell whether I've added that one or not. If you don't circle them, you're kind of like, oh, which one did I add? All right, so now I'm on to my last one. 8 times 4. I'm going to come up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which is going to give me 32. Plus 5 is going to give me 37, right? So I'm going to drop my 3 and my 7, and now I need to enlarge this so I can look for any trouble coming. I got no trouble here. I do have trouble coming here, so I'm going to borrow from the 3, turn that into a 2, and turn that 0 into 10. I got more trouble coming here, so I'm going to borrow from this 4, turn it into a 3, and turn that 2 into 12. And now I am ready to subtract, so I'll add my next area box, plug it in right there, and I've got 1 minus 0 is going to give me 1. 10 minus 2 will give me 8. And 12 minus 7 will give me 5. And 3 minus 3 zeroes out. So let's take a look at what we've got. And if you look here, you can see 465 will fit in there one more time. So I'm going to just add another 1 right above here. And then 1 times 465 will give me 465 right here. And now I got to look for trouble coming, and I've got it, bam, right there. So I'm going to borrow from here, turn that into a 7, turn that into 11, and now I've got no more trouble because this is good and that's good as well, right? So I'm going to subtract, and before I do, I'm going to just add another area box. Why? Because why not, right? Okay, so 11 minus 5 is going to give me 6 right here, and then 7 minus 6 is going to give me 1 right there, and 5 minus 4 is going to give me another 1 right there. And as you can see, the 116 is smaller than this, so this becomes my remainder, right? Perfect. And now we're really pretty much all done other than adding this up, right? So I'm going to draw my line, and I'm adding up this way, and I get the 8 and 1 is going to give me 9 right here. And then I'm going to bring my 7 up, right, straight up there. I got to add my remainder in, which is the 116. And then let's go back to our scenario. And here we have it. We have Danika, the Dancing Vulture. And she loves to dance. She shakes her feet, her wings, her head, and her tail feathers 36,851 times over the last 465 hours. And we want to know how many times she shakes her feet, wings, head, and tail feathers per hour on average, right? And we know that she does that 79 times with a remainder of 116 left over, right? So this is the exact answer you would have. However, you could say between 79 and 80 times per hour. That's how much Danika the Dancing Vulture is shaking her parts of her body, right? And that's very exciting. Okay, so here's the deal. If you made a mistake anywhere along the way, no worries at all, my friend. Simply pause the video, fix your mistake. That is the fastest way to learn. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon. And now, on to counting by the numbers. This is a great strategy for anybody who does not have all their multiplication facts memorized. Counting by threes. Ready? Here we go. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Counting by fours. Ready? And 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Counting by sixes. Here we go. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. Counting by sevens, here we go. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. And counting by eights, here we go. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. Counting by nines, here we go. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90.